Hello, and welcome back to another episode.
What was
I am
that?
T. Well, that was my little funny face, okay?
No, not you. This.
What about it?
It said 543, bam.
And here we are. I am T, and this is my lovely, amazing, and beautiful wife. And she is also my co host, Jay. And we are just us. Guys, it has been a minute, and I feel like we've been saying that way too often.
I know. Real quick, in looking at what this looks like, I want to clarify that I'm not in a bathrobe. So, because I'm looking and I'm like, yo, I look like I just got out of the shower. So, real quick, she just gave me one of my Christmas gifts right before we came on here because it never fails when it gets a little chilly and I want to put the heat. She's like, no, we're not putting heat, layer up. So, she got me like a Sherpa outfit. I think you can see pretty good,
Yeah.
but it's mad thick. And I literally have the matching pants on right now. So it's so cute.
You can
So
definitely tell our like body temps right now. I am in a crop top hoodie or tank top, I mean hoodie, and she's in a whole Sherpa outfit.
she said it was for when it got a little chilly, but then in waiting and while she was setting this up, I was like, it was kind of chilly right now. Let me go ahead and try it on. But I realized it looks like I have like a whole robe on. I don't, but it feels mad good. And it's serving its purpose. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not over here in like my
A little
my
bathrobe.
sassy wear. You know what I'm saying? Just on a podcast. Nah, it's like a whole shirt and then the pants too.
Oh yeah, it does look it because of this little
Right?
cut right
That's what
here.
I was looking and I'm like, okay, but y'all know I'm in the corner here. It's too much to try and get up under here and try to change. So I just wanted to make that clear. But my bad, babe. What were we gonna say? Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks, I
Two
think,
weeks and some
which is
change.
so crazy to me
Like
because that passed fast.
it has been so long that one of our viewers, one of you guys, reached out and be like, "Hey y'all, are y'all good?
Oh my god,
I
for
haven't seen no episode."
real.
I was like, "Oh man, we
My
have been."
homegirl was like, "Oh yeah, straight." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" She's like, "No, it's been like 2 weeks," and I'm like, "We love you, girl. You be watching, you be tuning, you be like, okay, it's starting off." And actually, we were mad busy, and then there was just more
Yeah.
stuff going on that was occupying our time. So I'm like, yo, you on point because we got a couple little things going on, nothing too crazy. But I'm like, dang, like she paid attention for real, for real. So we was like
Yeah.
touched by that. We like, that's what's up. But yeah, so
We have a lot to catch you guys on. We F date passed.
oh yeah, we had F date.
Mm-hmm. What was that again?
That was me, right?
Yeah, that was you.
What did we do? Oh my
We
gosh,
flew kites. We went
that's
fut
right.
fut. Like putt
Yo,
mini golf.
like FUT,
FUT.
because that sound like something else with an accent.
And we ate flautas
We
at
ate
a
flautas.
Mexican restaurant. That was good.
Yeah. So it was cute. It was
It was
simple.
cute. She already
Hmm.
stole my idea for G date, so I have to figure it out.
Well, so one of her gifts that I had to give her early was she's been dying to go to Universal to see the
See
Grinch,
our
right? So for anybody that
Grinchy.
doesn't know, they have an actor there every year for the season,
Mm-hmm.
but it's on point, like with the makeup. I
Like
mean,
he looks
like
like legit.
yeah, super legit, and they're like interactive. I mean, if you're kind of smart, they're kind of smart back type thing. Like not to get you mad per se, but like they work with you. Like whatever you give them, he gonna give you back.
Mm-hmm.
So for a few years, she's been telling me about it. Said she want to go,
She'd be like playing it off like hell no.
and I'm like, no, we ain't going to that. But it's not even because of the Grinch. It's like, yo, the prices there is
It's mad
crazy,
ridiculous.
and I just feel like you don't get your money's worth. Like for what it is, everybody's there. You ride one ride, and it's like $300, or I think more for two people.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, we can't even afford to take a kid. Like, damn. So anyway, so she always wants to go. So I played it off this year. That was one of her gifts, her Christmas gifts, and I picked the 19th to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I wind up giving it to her. So excited.
Oh my god, it was so much fun.
It was worth it. But at first I'm like,
We
okay.
waited 3 hours to see him
in the line.
in line.
It wasn't like we showed up to the park and it took 3 hours to get you. No. In that
In that line.
3-hour wait.
Yeah, that
Which
was.
I thought was wow. And mind you, it wasn't a long line, but it was cool because he spends like maybe 5 to 10 minutes with everybody that's in there. So like if you go in and you're not giving him nothing, it's like picture and that's it. Okay, it's gonna move quick. But they take a little bit of time so that y'all could, like have a little bit of banter back and forth or whatever.
I
So
had
that was cool. It was 3
secondhand
hours.
embarrassment that day. What did you do, babe?
Me?
Yeah.
I embarrassed you?
What did you do?
Wow.
What did you do to the poor Grinchy?
And you're gonna
To my
say
boyfriend?
second hand?
That
You're
was
gonna use the word hand though? Okay, so I feel like crap. All right,
My
so
poor baby.
we wait in this line, right? And so you don't actually see what's going on because they're like in a little house or whatever. And
Oh my God.
my bad, I had a hair that was bothering me. So they're like in a little house. So every time he's ready for the next group of people, whatever, he comes out. So he would joke around. He would be like, come on, clap for me, like acting mad extra. Okay, fine. Now we're next. And it was like all of a sudden, I don't know, we were like meeting a
Nervous. I was like,
celebrity.
oh my God.
We were like, we don't know if we were nervous or what. We kind of like, oh, okay, we next. Like what he's gonna say when he comes out, because he got a few people like making smart comments when he came out, and they were just like, cricket, cricket, like because you just don't know how to respond, I guess, right? So we were excited. So he comes out and we're like, oh, Chris, all excited, whatever. So it's cool because the worker comes out too and they take your phone for you and record the whole experience. And then they have a professional photographer that takes pictures of y'all when you're in there. So we're going back and forth a little bit with him. We're joking around, whatever. So y'all know how the Grinch's hands are. So for the costume, it's pretty much like a fitted glove, but then you have like extensions of the glove because his hands are like
Make
extra.
it look like hairy and stuff. Just a little extra long.
So I happened to notice, and I did not think before I spoke, his one hand
It
was
just
Gucci. It was good. But then the other hand looked like if like there wasn't a hand or fingers in there.
So like the glove just went like this.
It was like limp. So when he's going like this with two hands, this is like flapping back here. So he's in the middle of saying something, and I'm like, "Oh, Grinchy, what happened to your fingers? They broke." So he comes up with some clever answer.
He said
about
that the
how
sleigh fell on him, and he had like liquid bones now. And then she goes, "Oh my God, you're so flexible." And so he went like this, and he was like, "No,
but
not that flexible." Because then he went with the other
flapping.
hand. Yeah, right. So then he went with the other hand and showed us that he had fingers in the other hand, and that's when I went,
yo. So we proceed to whatever, go back and forth, take the pictures, and now we walk out of the thing. And she's like, "Babe, like, way to go." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I don't think that dude had a hand in there." So I'm like, "Nah, he had to have a hand." So now I'm recapping.
We watched the video back, and he has that one hand for the most of the video. He has it behind his back. He's not doing much with it.
Yo, I felt so bad. Like it was even hours later, right, babe? I was
in the car, you were like contemplating.
Like, I really feel bad, man. I'm like, that dude has probably had so much criticism, not in costume, as a regular person, about his hand. He probably got a complex already. And here he is in a whole freaking disguise. And somebody comes and says, "Oh, your fingers are broke. What happened to your hand?" And he's got a damn costume on. And I still say something. I was like, yo, I really felt bad, like to my core. I'm like, I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna be like, "Look, bitch." Like, yo, I felt so bad. So, Grinchy, if by chance you ever see this, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to be insensitive.
Yeah, she was sorry. My poor baby. We were driving home. It's like an hour and a half drive, and she's like, "Babe, I feel really bad."
Because I'm just thinking, like, here this man is in full costume, like He is a whole different personality. And here I go, and I still bring up the nub. And I'm like, but I really, I just, yeah. I felt bad. But other than that,
It was great.
it was worth the wait.
Yeah, we even wallowed in self-pity with him. It was 4:00, so it was like 4:00, wallow in self-pity.
Yeah, it was so cute. But then we peeped people go in and then get back in the line after. I said, now you
I was
wildin'.
like,
I ain't waiting no
they
6 hours
said
to see you twice.
6 hours. They said they waited 5 hours the first time, and then it was a 3-hour wait when we went in. So it was in total of 8 hours to see the Grinch.
I was like, yeah, wildin'.
That's
like,
crazy.
I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't that cool. Like, and then I think we got to ride 2 rides after that.
I think we rode 3. We rode the Velociraptor, the Spider-Man.
Yeah, so
something else.
it was cool.
Yeah, it was.
We had a good time, but that's what she said. I stole her G date because she has the letter G for the next date, and she said she would have done that, but I was like, "Psych, gotcha."
So now I got to figure it out.
That was one of her Christmas gifts, probably the biggest Christmas gift if we're going monetary value. I think, yeah. So that was that. So that was G date. It was cool.
That was not G date. That was Christmas.
Oh, my bad. That was my Christmas gift for her. So now she got to get crafty and think of something else.
Yeah. So I got until the 15th. No, the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got to figure it out.
It was fun. Oh.
Huh. Yeah.
Tell them about your other package. If y'all been keeping up with episodes, we had told y'all about one package that came to the next door neighbor's house.
Oh my God.
Clearly our address. And just a real quick recap, she went over there to get it, and they was talking about, there was no.
I thought you wanted me to,
we didn't. It didn't make no sense. Anyway, so now, like 2 days ago.
Yep, I was at work, and I got a notification that my package was delivered. So I was
like at 6 a.m.
Right. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go into the app because they Amazon takes a picture and then sends it to you. So I'm like, that's not my door. So I remember that the neighbors because it's like a screen door into a porch. So I'm like, the neighbor has one of them. I wonder if they have it.
So now this is the neighbor on the other side. Okay, right next door.
Yeah. First it was on the right. Now it's on the left. So in the morning, she texted me. I was like, hey, because I had texted her. I'm like, hey, babe, they delivered this to the wrong house. If you're awake, can you go over and get it? So she didn't text me.
Pause. So mind you, this is the neighbor that we had beef some time back over some nonsense, and it was like, oh, honey, go get my gun, because he said he was gonna shoot me, and this dumb hoe goes inside, I guess, to go get, and I'm like, what? It had to do over a dog situation, mind you. So now these are the people that have our package, and we gotta go get it back.
Right. So I get home that same day. I'm coming home from work. So I pull in, but I peep real quick on my way in, and I don't see the package there. So I'm like,
at the neighbor's door.
Yeah. So I'm like, great. But I peeped them in the porch, early in the morning. You gotta be smoking. I was like, yo, it's like 7:00 in the morning. What are y'all doing? Is that your breakfast? Anyways, that's the point. So I go over there. I'm like, hey, good morning. They're all polite. Hey, ma'am, how are you? Because I'm in uniform. I'm like, I was like, by any chance, do y'all have a package that doesn't belong to y'all? He goes, oh, yeah. I just didn't know your name, so it has my address.
So what? So ... I was gonna keep it because you didn't know her name? What kind of nonsense? I'm like, yo, we got some shitty ass neighbors, because this is the second time.
Right. I'm like,
and your answer is, I didn't know your name, so you're gonna keep my package. You know damn well that we're right next door. Like, it didn't make no sense. Like, I really wish that somebody would just keep it real and be like, oh, I was hoping you wasn't gonna come get it because I was gonna keep the shit. I'd respect that and be like, okay, true, but give me my shit because I did come get it. But stop giving me some bullshit. Oh, I didn't know your name.
Yeah. If I was anybody else that don't keep up with their packages, we would have got so many times.
It's crazy. I'm like, yo, between that and the last neighbor talking about, oh, I didn't see a note. Yeah, a note about what?
It's not your
my
package.
Address is the note. It ain't your address. So I'm like, yo, y'all wildin'. Y'all acting like you got a package for someone down the block around the corner. Like, get to it when you can. Yo, we're right next door. How you trying to keep our stuff?
Yeah,
So that
that's wild.
one blew me because that was like 2 days ago or something like that.
Yeah,
And
that
I'm
was
like,
yeah.
I didn't know your name.
Friday? Friday.
And it's like dot dot dot. What? So what comes after that? So I was gonna keep your shit. Like, you see the address. Lame. So I had to mention that because I'm like, that's 2 for 2. I'm like, who else is gonna get our shit?
Oh, I'm drinking this today. It's a Celsius. This is for you, Joe. This is for you, Jolene.
Shout out. Oh
Espérate, espérate.
Lord. So my my best friend up north said she has some concerns and she ain't trust us no more. So I'm like, yo, why? What happened? So she said, now I don't know what got to why she wanted to try an energy drink, but she said she's seen T
She
drinking
drinks the Celsius,
these
yeah.
Celsius, and I guess at one point she mentioned it, said it was good or something, whatever.
Oh
And
yeah.
I've had them before too. They
Non-sponsored
I
by.
So she said they all suck. That she went, she was like, okay, they said it was good. And I was like, no, don't loop me in there. I didn't say me.
Well,
I was like, I just be piggybacking on her sometimes here and there. But she hated them with a passion. She said they all nasty. She don't trust us no more.
I mean, if you're drinking an energy drink, one, you are exhausted. Two, you work night shift and your body's basically dependent on it. And three, it's not for the flavor. Okay? It's an energy drink. It ain't no smoothie. It ain't no
It ain't
juice.
no smoothie.
But I drink these now because we looked it up online and supposedly up to date these are the healthiest version of an energy drink. So
Healthiest.
healthiest,
Maybe
not
not
healthy,
healthy.
but
Healthiest.
healthiest. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I drink those.
Yeah. So
Mm.
that's don't associate me, Jolene. That little shout out was for you,
Listen,
but that was from
I
her.
didn't put it I didn't put it down your throat, Jolene. I didn't make you drink it.
She trusted us in our opinion. So look, I'm looking on the screen right now. Let me bring something up.
Tell you.
You see my hands?
Oh my god, she's gotten
this is
such a
even worse.
complex from this podcast.
I got a hand complex, right? Okay. So if anybody that doesn't know, after every episode, I watch the episode, right?
Like right away. Like right
Usually
after
like
we
right
upload.
away.
Like she's our first view type thing.
That's right. Because I'm like, okay, I want to see what we look like. I want to see how we came off, whatever. So she never really cares to watch them
I don't
because
like
she
hearing myself
say,
talk back.
yeah, she don't like hearing herself. And I'm like, all right, well, I do. So, but I watch it like I don't even know us. I'll be like, so she'll try to talk to me, whatever, and I'm like, pause. What'd you say, babe?
She's
And
like,
she's like, did you seriously
yes.
pause that? I'm like, yeah, I don't want to miss nothing. Like,
I'm like, we
what
were
you
there.
need?
Like you were right there.
It's so funny. So the point is that I started noticing like my hands, right? So if anybody's keeping up completely, when we first started, my wedding band didn't fit, and I had a goal. I'm like, all right, I gotta lose some weight because I had gained weight. So basically, get back to my regular is the goal, right? Whatever that may be, it really don't matter, just as long as I can notice. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, get the ring to fit. Boom, I get the ring to fit, and I'm like, okay, I'm good, I'm good. But I had this like realization, like, no, ho, you ain't good because every episode I'm like, yo, why my hands look so small, right? So she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, babe, I feel like I got T-Rex hands because I talk with my hands a lot. I explain whatever this that. So I'm watching these episodes and I'm like, yo, but why they look like this? Like that's what they look like to me. They look like this, right?
Oh my god.
So I was like, I don't think my hands is the problem. Is this the growing? I'm expanding. Oh God, this don't help. This does not. This is mad thick, y'all. So don't judge me by the Sherpa on my back. But still, I could keep it real and say, yeah, I need to keep going on some more goals. I can't stop at just the ring fitting because the ring's fitting. But I'm like, my hands is looking smaller. And if my hands is looking smaller, they ain't shrinking. That means
Oh.
I'm getting a little bit bigger.
My poor baby. Like she be
So
talking to me sometimes outside of this podcast, and she be like,
my
"My hands are so small."
I'm like, why my hands look so small? I think they look pretty normal to me here, but when I see it on the podcast, I'm like, yo, my hands look tiny
Compared to your face.
compared to everything else. Yeah. So I'm like, now y'all gonna be looking at it too. Y'all know they look small. They look extra small because I got this whole linebacker coat on. But we can't really compare it to hers because she has large hands.
Although they
So
look kind of
they're
normal
always
then.
gonna look much smaller than hers. So it's really not in comparison to that.
Yeah.
It's in comparison to the rest of my body. So this helped me realize like cool, the ring fits, but we need to keep going because I'm at this point not proportionate looking. So I've mentioned this several times.
buy
I'm
you,
like,
like, them.
babe, I'm like, yo, I'm not bugging. Do my hands look small to you?
I'm gonna
She's
buy
like,
you them
what?
little baby hands. You know that the people wear on the sleeve and they go like this. I'm gonna buy you
You
those.
don't have to because they already look like
Well, then I'm gonna
that.
buy them for me so you don't feel too bad.
See, you a real one. You a real one. Thanks, babe.
I got you, babe.
So yeah, so that's just something I noticed. I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna put it out there and I'm gonna ask. It's cool. Y'all can be honest. They looking smaller. That's the nice way. If you say yeah, that's a nice way of telling me that I'm just looking bigger. So are my hands looking smaller? You can let me know.
They're gonna be like, no, girl, you look great. You look great, girl.
So yeah, it's just something I peeped and I was like, you know what? This helped me realize I gotta continue with my goals past just my wedding band fitting again. So I'll let y'all know how it goes.
My poor baby.
Yeah.
I think I just got. Well, actually, I should have said this when we were talking about the Universal Park, but I just saw it. So we are probably on our last ride because the park is about to close, and I think it's like 10 minutes still. So we make it to this last ride. We're in line, and for some reason, this one over here
What I do?
started to want to get like a little. I was like, babe, in line right now. So she she puts a song and it's Under the Influence by Chris Brown. You know, it goes fucking Robert Thompson. I don't know. So she starts doing that with the song. She was like, babe, record it, record it. I'm like, babe, right now. She's like, come on, come on, come on, do it.
No,
I'm like,
because
oh
that
my
little
God.
trend that they had, which I got from her, was you play that song and I guess you're not supposed to say nothing. You put like a sheet over
you cover
right?
yourself with a sheet and you start going like this.
But so with the person looking at you from the back, so it just looks mad funny, whatever. I don't know what I did or why I thought of that, but I was like cold. I had a hoodie and I was bundled or whatever. So I'm like, she triggered me. She did something. So I was like, oh, let me put the song on. So I'm playing it like, and I'm like,
she's like,
she getting so shy on me, looking around. I'm like, I don't give two rats. I was like, you gonna record this. You gonna make a video right now. So she's trying on some 2-second me. I'm like, no. Record it. Record it. And then I want you to turn it so you can see that it's you on the other end.
I'll post that up later.
Okay. We're gonna post it after this. I was cracking up. I was like, I don't care. I don't care what nobody think. What they gonna tell me? Tell me something. Mind your business. And so then the guy in front of us, I think, was turning around.
The first time he was like this or whatever, and then the second time came around and he's like
looking stank.
I was like, babe, he looking, baby.
I'm like, and I'm all loud. I'm like, I don't care. What he gonna say? Record it again.
She ratchet.
I don't care. But yeah, I forgot. So we'll post it up after this. But she triggered me somehow. I just can't remember how. But anyways. So what else we had going on? I think that's are we caught up?
Are we? I thought we had way more than that.
I mean, there's been a lot of stuff in between. Like, I
Right.
don't know, my son broke his hand a couple days ago,
Ay, ay,
but we
ay.
ain't gonna go to detail
We are
about
not,
that.
because
But
that
that
will
really
require a
sucks.
whole ranting. Remember
Yeah,
the
and
ranting episode?
I'm not ranting today. I'm just saying a few things. That's all.
That's all.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. There been so many little things back to back piling up. All I'm gonna say is that somebody is gonna catch the wrath soon enough. And I say that because, for the holidays, all the hustle and bustle, people get a little weird. Maybe they get frustrated. Maybe they don't like their job and they looking like, ugh, I gotta help another person.
Oh my god, is that
So,
the mail post?
yup, yup. So I've been waiting on a package since I put an order in for something.
Was it in
Don't
October?
don't don't say what
No, no,
though.
no. In October?
I no,
November.
like November 1st,
Okay.
right? So couple weeks pass, package don't come, something went wrong, they send the package out again. Okay? Something else is going on. This is literally a couple of days ago now. So now that second package has a problem because supposedly like they couldn't read the whole address or something. So the person I contacted about it contacted the post office with the tracking number. And that person let me know, listen, you got to go to the post office. Here's a tracking number. They're holding it there because nobody ever came to my door with it because for some reason they couldn't read the whole address or whatever.
Right.
So I got a whole list of errands that for like the last 2 weeks I've been trying to do. And then actually I had my whole day planned the day because my son got in a fight at school. That's why the hand broke. And anyway, that threw my whole day off that I was really gonna be able to get everything done. Right. So this incident at the post office after that. Like I'm just, to give you an idea where my mind is at. Like trying to get these done. I finally got everything situated, and boom, I can't go take care of business because I gotta go to school and deal with this nonsense, right? Then I gotta take them to the ER, check out on the hand. This is like so much. So now I do make it to this post office, and I'm mad annoyed because we're damn near in January, and I still don't have the shit that I ordered, right? And supposedly it's sitting in this post office. I go when they open, it's like 8:30 in the morning. Like I'm already just fed up with stuff, but I don't be taking stuff out on other people.
Right.
You know, I'm usually still pretty nice, and even if I'm not nice, I'm neutral. I'm cordial. Like I don't be nasty with people, whatever. So I get to the window. It's a half a door. Open the door, and there's a worker on the other side, and they're like, like at the computer a little bit, but we're relatively close. So I say, hey, supposedly I have a package here. I got the tracking number, whatever. But she already got the face, like you bothering her. Like she
Mm-hmm.
don't like her job,
Right.
her life, whatever it is, and you bothering her. So I'm like, whatever. Ask for it. She goes to the computer and she goes, exactly. Y'all ain't hear that, right? So mind you, we standing mad close, and I'm looking at her like she like whispered. So I'm like, it takes me a second. I'm thinking, what could she be asking? So I said, did you just ask me for the track? Yeah, because I'm saying tracking number, right? And so she like just cuts me off, but it's nasty, right? Nowhere to lie. I got my phone because I got
Well,
the
when she
tracking
told me this,
number.
I was rolling.
And she could appreciate it more because with all the shit back to back, and trust me, I'm not even an angry person like that. But like, everything. So that's why I say the right one is gonna get me, right? So the lady's like right here at the computer. She cuts me off. Yeah, like with an attitude, right? So I look at her. Well, I'm gonna look at you how I looked at her. So I'm like kind of here, and I'm like looking like this, right? I put my phone down, and I was like, "Whew, yo, don't snap on nobody today, Jill." And she could hear me. This ain't a whisper like how she whispered to me. So I said that. You ready? 973, whatever, whatever. When I tell you, even her typing was different. I couldn't hear the clack clack no more. She ain't had no attitude. Then she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to tell you, the package is going back to where it came from." I said it came from China. So it's on its way back. She was like, "Yeah. Whatever else, they sent it back." So anyway, that's neither here nor there. But my point was, I legit I'm like, yo, if you gotta talk to yourself out loud and be like, yo, chill, is a problem. Because, my thing is like, you don't even have to be nice to me.
Right.
But yo,
Yeah,
don't be
I
freaking rude.
think that's the one thing that triggers you.
Yo, I hate
You
when people are
withstand a lot.
nasty. I do.
You withstand a lot, but I think disrespect and just rudeness, I think that triggers the hell out of you.
It's like, especially when it's unwarranted. Like, because my thing is like, sometimes people walk around a little bit entitled, like, oh, you should be like this, or you should treat me. I don't care. Just don't be nasty. You could be neutral. You don't have to smile at me, even if I'm smiling at you. I don't care. But you want to be nasty. Like, you don't never know what somebody else is going through. So I get it. Maybe you having a bad day, but that's what I'm saying. Like, even neutrality, neutral. You don't have to smile at me. You don't even have to be nice, but don't be nasty. And then on top of that, I already got my own shit. I'm already mad that I'm here having to pick up this package at this far ass freaking post office.
And you wasted your
wasting my
time.
gas, my time, and now I'm trying to pick up, whatever I couldn't do because the day before my whole day was gone dealing with my son's stuff. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, I'm like, yo, somebody gonna catch it this season.
Oh my god, not me. I'm gonna stay clear.
Hey, I swear, everything I love, you would think like I'm just this hot temper person. I'm really not. I'm really not. But like, I just, don't be nasty. Like, don't be nasty and catch me when I got my own shit going on. Like, so
We gotta get you back in that yoga room, girl.
I gotta get back to my yoga room. For real. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to go upstairs and get in there. Woopsa. You know what I'm saying? But it's on my list of things to do. But yeah, I forgot what triggered me to just even explain that. But I don't know what you said that reminded me to say that story. But my point is like, I'm like, all right, I'm waiting for the one. Gonna learn today. But other than that, what else we got, man? I think that's pretty much it. I think we're pretty much
No, we had game night yesterday. What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Last night we had our game night.
Yeah. So did we explain last time? Well, anyways, we have this like group of like couple friends. couple friends. So we try to do game night at least once a month, sometimes a month and a half ish, depending on everybody's schedule. But this is our second time getting together and doing game night. We did it here. And we did a couple of games. That was fun. I think y'all remember no, we did explain about the whole questionnaire with deep ass questions.
Yeah, the first game night that we had, our homegirl, she had like these questions ready, and as a couple, you answer the questions, and then you kind of like review to see what do you think your partner says. So it was cool. I think it took like an hour or two.
Yeah, it took like
and
2
so
hours.
this time around, the same friend decided, okay, some like
That's like her
relationship building. Yeah, she's in charge of that now. So, but this one was 20 questions, and you had 1, 2, 3, technically 4 couples all together. So, but this one wasn't like point for point. We weren't trying to get points. It kind of just like
open for discussion,
some conversation, and so it was cool. It was cool. Did you kind of learn a little bit about each other too, depending on what the question is and stuff. So it was really nice. I liked it.
It actually
we
was.
just give her a hard time because it takes us forever.
I'm like, oh, we want to play.
Nah, so it was a successful game night. You know what? I'm glad we're talking about this because I want some opinions here. And you can give me your opinion. So it's a very competitive group, which I love. Oh
God, I know where you're going with this.
Well, now that we brought this up, I love the competitive nature, okay? Because that's how we roll. But in the middle of a game, one of the couples says, "Hey, we got a babysitter and they have to leave at X amount of time. We said we'll be back. We got to go." Now, they are currently winning, right? Because you have to get like a certain amount of cards. I think 9 cards to say that your team won, but they have not won. So I can't wait till y'all watch this because they hopefully need to catch up with these episodes, but they're gonna know who we talking about. So one of our guests insists, "Oh, well, since we have to leave, we won because we were in the lead. So y'all tell me your opinion." I'm like, "No, y'all didn't win. You have to go." But that's not winning. So in their eyes, they're like, "Yeah, but we have more cards." Because actually, well, they had any cards
Yeah, we didn't
because
have
we
any.
didn't have any cards. But my whole point, I think they had like 4 or 5 cards. But my whole point is, I didn't say I had to go. I ain't done playing. You saying you're done playing. That's a forfeit, correct? What do you think? What's your opinion? I feel like you can't count that as a W because they were like, "No, we count it as a W. We win." I'm like, "No, you're winning right now, but we're not finishing the game because anything could happen. There could be any turnaround."
Right.
So in my head, I'm like, "No, if anything, that's a forfeit." So you don't win, you actually lose by default because it's a forfeit, but you can't win by default because you can't play no more. I can still play. So what's your opinion? And what's your opinion on that, babe? Or you just think, no, we lost. They had the cards.
Uh, I don't know. I guess if I was over that game, so I just gave. I was like, yeah, that's fine. They win.
She didn't like the game.
I was like, yeah, that's fine. They win. They got that.
So so you say that that's fair. If people are playing a game and half of the team, or the other team has to end the game early for whatever reason, but they're in the lead, you
Well,
say that they take the
well,
W?
hold on. Now it depends. Now if it's a close game, like 1 point type thing, then I'll be like, hey, hold on. Well, let's decide a winner right now. Next point wins.
Mhm.
But we had zero. They had like five.
So you're saying they won.
Yeah.
Wow. Please give me your opinion. Mind you, you have to get 9 cards. They had like 4 or 5.
Right.
So you don't think so they were clearly winning at that point,
Right.
but they didn't win. They want to classify it as a W. And I say that's not a W. You have to leave. You're cutting the game short. So your team is forfeiting.
So, but put yourself in them shoes. Let's say you had to go, but we were up. Like, all right, well, I'll take my W and go. Or would you be like, oh, sorry, we gotta go?
I would not, honestly, and I'm being for real, I would not count that as a W. I would probably talk trash and stuff, but joking around. But I'm gonna be like, if it's that serious for me and I want that W, I'm gonna be like, yo, leave that game right there until next game night, and we'll pick up where we left
Leave
off.
it the same. Don't touch it.
If I want the W that bad, or the babysitter's gonna have to sleep over, they're gonna have to suck it up, and we're gonna finish the game. I'm just saying. And it don't gotta be that scenario, but any scenario. I'm just saying a W is a full-on W. So I will admit, in that scenario, I feel like, yes, you were winning, but now you gotta go. I said I could keep playing. So it's all right. We don't agree. That's okay.
It's
So she
okay.
says they got the W. I say if you want to be that technical, because I'm technically, okay, I'm just like nobody won. We didn't finish. But if you really want to be technical, you're forfeiting because you have to go. And that is a W for us by default. But
Right.
it's just my opinion. But please let me know. Somebody let me know what y'all think. Let me know. Put it in a comment, text my phone,
Put it in the
whatever.
comment.
Yeah, I truly want to know
And by that, we're talking
other
about the 3 people that
people's.
always comment. Y'all know
I
who you
just
are.
want to know anybody else's opinion. How do you feel about that scenario? Just curious. Just want to know. I'm done. But it was an overall success. It was a lot of fun.
No, it was. It
And
really was.
so the next time we all get together, it'll be our third game night. So it'll
Mhm.
be cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I think it's wow.
Sorry.
It's a very interesting group of friends that we're developing. It's
It's
fun
cool.
because not everybody's like totally different, but somehow we kind of just click, which is nice.
Mhm.
Everybody brings something different to the table, so that's pretty good. Which that brings me to another topic. So,
What?
um,
That laugh made me nervous.
no, you're good. So I always joke around saying, "Man, I don't got no friends. I ain't got no friends."
You be
Which
mad serious
I'm like,
though.
I ain't got no friends. What friends, babe? What? So technically, my friends are her friends, friends through marriage, which I love every single one of you.
Mhm.
But every single time that we want to do something, or she's like, "Oh, babe, text one of your friends." What friends? Please tell me. So,
My
I mean, she
baby.
brought up like a good point. She goes, "Yeah, well, I mean, you got into a career early, got married young, so I didn't, you can't make really good friends. Well, actually, let me rephrase that because we got a couple friends that work with us or used to work with us that are amazing, but for the majority of the time, it's not very good to mix work and friendship. But that came to this topic that we wanted to put ourselves out there into groups for
Mhm.
single, no, not single, Jesus, no, for couples,
I'm like, what groups
for
you
for
joining?
couples that get out together that wanted to meet new couples.
Yeah,
So
I have brought it up.
we're gonna try and experiment that so we can get more friends
Okay, let's
on my
elaborate
side.
a little bit more because
Elaborate,
I feel
please.
like so we ain't looking for swingers. Let me just elaborate. Okay, so I told her I was like, babe, we're gonna make some friends. We're going to find groups of people, couples that like to do adventurous things, that like to
Mm,
do stuff in groups to meet other couples, to make friends that are couples, right? So she's so cute. She's like, yo, I'm so proud of you. I laughed. I'm like, you're proud of me? She's like, yeah, that's what's up. You want to put yourself out there. Da, da, da.
she's
So
like, "Ain't for me.
I
This is for
laughed.
you."
I was like, girl, stop playing. I said, if I ain't never make another friend in my life, I will be A-okay because one, I don't like a whole lot of friends, but the ones that I do have, I've had for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
so like I'm good if I don't meet nobody else. So she's like, so why you doing this? So I said, well, it's cause you ain't got no friends, babe. I'm like, but I'm willing to put myself out there with you
Mhm.
to make friends. And, because the thing is, I I was telling her, I'm like, you love to spend all your time with me, and that's great. I'm like, but you gotta have friends. Like, but a lot of that too is like at 19, she started her career. And like she
Yeah.
said, just the place that they work, we're talking about friends. We're not talking about associates. We're talking about
Right.
people that will ride for you. That if you tell them a secret right now, they ain't telling nobody. Like a friend. And a lot of times you don't find that at work too much because y'all know how it is. Y'all know how people at work
Yeah.
could be. They
Yeah.
smile in your face and then they talk about you behind your back type thing. So because she started there so young, and that's not really a place to make friends. It's like, what else are you gonna do? So, so I told her, I was like, I'm down. And I told her, I was like, we're gonna mess around and find some swingers by accident. I said, we
No,
gotta
for
be
real.
careful what we start looking up for activities and stuff. So
And this is why you explain stuff so much better. I'm over here just stumbling over my
we ain't
words.
looking for no fishbowl party type of events,
No.
okay?
So if you
So
are, just click X right now. I'm subscribed from me.
yeah, no. So, but this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be like a little adventure because, you
Why are you holding on
know,
to that spray? Is it bad aura in here?
oh, this is the smudge spray. When somebody just ain't acting right, you gotta clear your
She
space.
over here
But
grabbing
I'm
it
just
like
I'm just
mad
holding it.
serious.
I guess I'm preparing for the people we might meet because I'm gonna be like spritz, mofo. Next, ain't feeling your vibe. But no, I was just holding it. But so it'll be interesting, and it's I could be personable. It's just I'm inclined to think that everybody's just full of shit off rip because that's over time. I think due to my last profession stuff,
Yeah.
you start to shift a little bit.
You're like, oh, okay, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you gotta feel people out. But I'm seriously going into this open minded.
Yeah.
And she's easy to befriend. I mean, she's awesome. That's not the issue. It's just having like, where do you go if work is not a viable option and you work 12-hour shifts type
And I'm
thing,
sleeping the other 12.
right? And then you like to spend all your free time with me, and I don't like to meet new people. So it's like, okay, I don't want to be the hold back. I don't want to.
Yeah.
So we gonna try this. If anybody has suggestions, please let us know. Because we were trying to think of a couple things like paint and sips. Like, where do you go
To
to
meet
just
people.
kind of meet people, normal people that are not? Because I'm sure there's places you could go, but like, let's keep in mind
Yeah.
the goal here, right? Is to meet other
We ain't
just
sharing.
yeah. I just want to make it clear. Just want to make it clear. So yeah. So this is what we're gonna attempt to do here. Um, just to meet other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And that's why we really love these game nights that we were talking about, because through them we
mhm.
met another couple, which is awesome, and we get along great. So
So that's been cool, just to be able to be cool,
right.
whatever, and yeah, so I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this just came up like last week or something.
Something like
So
that, yeah.
we haven't actively like it's just a busy season right now. So
Mm-hmm.
I would say
We'll
probably
wait
like,
after the new year or something.
yeah. And then we're gonna venture out. We're gonna let y'all know who we meet.
If we meet.
If we meet anybody that we want to hang out with
Right.
and stuff like that. But that's the new goal. Maybe that's the 2024 goal. What is
Our
it? New
New
Year's
Year's
goals.
resolution.
Let's make friends.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Find some friends. Oh goodness. So yeah, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if y'all got any suggestions, where to go, what to do, I
Let
don't
us
know
know.
how
I
you
don't know.
meet friends. Let us know. It's like a weird
We're about to
concept
be
to
like
me.
a stakeout. Be like, what about them? No.
We gonna be
Okay.
in a Walmart parking lot like, they look cool. I don't know, they acting a little funny, a little fugazi. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. Oh my god, I'm trying to get behind him in line, like, oh hey, start a conversation.
So what you got there? Oranges. Yeah, they're in season right now.
Right, trying to make combo. Nah, we ain't gonna do all that, y'all. Ain't nobody desperate. Let's make that clear.
You're
Ain't
like, yeah,
nobody
let's
desperate for friends.
word.
But we're just making an attempt, So
He said we are own friends too.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yo, so let me tell y'all, we woke up today and Jill has like a little bump on her head. I'm like, yo, what happened last night? She's like, I don't know, man. She said, and I got a cut inside my lip
It,
too. I was like, yo,
it's right here.
who you fighting?
And I got like a little cut. And she got bruises on her arm. I
I
was like, yo, we was
do.
fighting each other? I was
Like
like,
right
what
here. Oh, you
happened
can actually
last
see
night?
it. Damn, that's pretty dark. Yeah, right there.
You can see it?
Mm-hmm.
So we made these new beverages last night during game night, and they're like Grinchy mimosas.
But they're just mimosas. It's mostly juice with a little bit of
you
champagne
basically
on
just
it.
making it green.
Right.
And it's a Grinchy mimosa, which is nothing. So I was joking. I was like, yo, how many we had? Who we was fighting? We fought each other. I'm so confused. Why, like, I got a little busted lip on the inside. You
Yo.
can see right here, I got a scratch with a little bump. She's bruised up. We don't know what happened. Matter of fact, let's ask who was here for game night. Maybe we should ask them, put them in the group chat and be like, yo, did we bust our ass? Did we?
We didn't. We were lucid.
I mean, we weren't drunk. I'm kidding. I'm throwing it out there that we had a couple drinks, but I'm like, I can't figure it out.
Actually, I think we only had 3 and then in like 5-hour span with pizza, wings, and all this food in between.
But it's just mad weird. That happened to y'all? Like, you just wake up jacked up? I'm like, yo, did I win the fight? I don't even know. Like, who did we fight?
I'm like, did I punch you in bed? Like, what happened? I'm so confused.
If y'all keeping up with episodes, I did talk about how she mollywopped me in her sleep.
My god!
I'm wondering now.
You would have been up.
In hindsight,
she said,
is that what happened?
Blue.
Did you whoop my ass in bed while
I don't
you
know.
asleep?
Did you?
And
I mean,
maybe I slept through it because I just had a couple of little beverages.
I don't know.
I'm starting to think that's what happened.
No. And how I get this bruise in?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna explore this a little more. I'm about to put this little camera set up.
Don't be a freak.
When you
don't
sleep.
be freaky.
Oh, you want front now? NC ways. All right. So I think we're good. I think we can wrap up. Actually, we always end with a would you rather, and I forgot. I
I
didn't
got
grab
one.
one. You
I
got
got one.
one?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
one. I
okay.
got one.
See, you always
All
ready.
right.
Mwah.
So, babe, would you rather
Okay.
have little baby hands, but not yours, like the little baby hands that I was talking about,
Uh-huh.
or little baby feet
Oh my god.
for the rest of
I
your life as a
already
grown?
know everybody that actually knows me and
She
watches
already
is
got
talking
baby
shit
feet.
right now about my feet. Because everybody want to talk about how they want to put my shoes in their freaking
Real good
car
mirror.
window. Always talking about my feet, whatever. I don't even want to answer this right now.
Huh. Baby feet, but like this big feet with the grown adult body, or little baby
With the
hands.
grown overweight body at the moment.
I didn't say that.
That's all I'm thinking. Like, yo, it's gonna hold up all that. Hold on. So baby hands,
Yeah, baby hands or baby
like
feet
forever. Like
forever.
if I had to have one.
If you had that one, you have to answer.
Yo, I'm thinking about what that would look like. Yo.
Look ridiculous.
How weird would that be for you if my hand is like like
Hi,
I'm trying, it's a
baby.
whole hand. Like, I mean, well, I already got the baby
No,
hands. Like,
it'll be more like this, just this size.
that is
But that's
weird.
all 5 fingers in this one finger.
Okay, okay, okay. Uh, damn. Because I'm just thinking for real, for real. That's way too much. I'm gonna snap my ankles, and then I'm gonna be in 2 ankle casts, which is gonna put me in a wheelchair. So it's like, do I want to be handicapped all the way? But that would get us ahead of the lines in the amusement parks too. That wouldn't be bad.
Good thinking. Good thinking. But how you gonna get in the ride?
But then with the
Crutches.
hands, I can't even grab nothing. I can't
Mm.
like. Well, I could grab it with the two little drink. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go. Ooh, but can I drive like that? Well, I'm good at driving with my knees when I need
You're
to.
right.
Okay, I'm going. I'm thinking way too hard. All right, I'm gonna go with the baby hands because I feel like if I have the baby feet, I'm done. My legs are snapping. Like I'm just done. I'm done until I get down to my goal.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going with the baby hands. What about you?
To me it was a no brainer. I was going with the baby feet. I was like, I'll be rocking that little scooter. I was like, I
What
eat
scooter?
like a little the electric scooter. You sit
Oh,
down,
like a Walmart?
yeah, and you just.
Oh, let me tell you, I almost got hit by something. Let me so real quick, side note, we was in Walmart a little
That
while
was today,
ago,
yeah.
and I kind of came out mad slow though, out of a lane, and this lady was like hauling ass in the little scoot. So I come out the aisle and she on some like I think I heard and in her cart
There's a whole
she got a
Heineken.
whole case of Heinekens. I was like, yo, babe, I think that was a straight DUI. I seriously think, because then I was like, oh, my
He's like, she's
bad.
speeding. I
I
was
was
like,
like, she's
babe,
speeding.
how can you speed
She
in a
looked a
little
little,
scooter thing?
and it was already in her car. I was like, I bet you anything she ran out. She came out to get some more, and she almost caught a charge because I'm like, I'm pretty sure she driving under the influence. Nowhere to lie. I was like, all right. I'm pretty sure
It's
that's
too
what the
funny,
case.
yeah.
So anyway, okay, fast forward to now. So you're saying that you could ride those.
Yeah, I can ride those.
So you don't want to walk on your feet. You're choosing baby feet, but
Yeah,
you're like, I'm just not gonna
I
walk.
just
I'm
not
gonna
want to walk.
figure it out.
Hmm.
And that's a no brainer,
I eat, I eat with these hands. They're
right?
magic. I need them.
So it's a food thing for you.
No, for other things too.
Oh, you mean okay? I need them.
You need them. I gotta write. Yeah, yeah. I need my hands. Period. I need my hands.
Yeah, go with the feet. Go with the feet. Good call. Good call. Okay, okay. I like that one. True.
I think that's all
All
we
right.
got for today, right?
And it's a wrap.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far, appreciate you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, because we are recording this on the 24th. So Merry Christmas. Merry
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. Oh, for anybody you wondering what happened to my Grinch, is in the bathroom as decor. I was like, that's my Grinch.
It's in the guest bathroom.
She took it from me, but it'll be back after
It'll be back
Christmas.
later.
So make sure to follow us on our Instagram at justus_2228 and our YouTube, TikTok, and Spotify at justus2228. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Oh, in the beginning and end.